Hello everybody and welcome to my first mod spotlight. I figured we'd get started with a mod that is actually like the core of a lot of other mods, Buildcraft. So why I'm right here? Because of this stuff, oil. It's the only world gen that Buildcraft adds. So what's the point of Buildcraft? Well, it's a mod that you can move stuff around in pipes, you can move liquids, you can move energy, and you can create energy. There's ways to automatically mine. It is pretty much the best, well, one of the best ways to go if you want to automate your stuff. So let's have a look at pipes. So, we have wooden, cobblestone, stone, iron, golden, diamond, and obsidian. That's all I'm going to get into for now. Oh, and sandstone. And why don't we get some furnaces to demonstrate. So, if I stick a, so wait, here's how this works. I'll also grab some chests. And also some levers and a redstone engine. Now the redstone engine, this is the recipe for it. I'll show you how to make these gears later. I'll talk about gears. But this is all going to be very important. So, first of all, and why not a stack of cobble? So, let's set down a chest right here. And let's put our cobble in the chest. So pretty much I'm going to explain each type of pipe. Wooden pipes can extract items out of inventories. Stone and cobblestone pipes. Oh, and I forgot to show you the recipe for pipes. Pipes, any pipe is made with the material you want with glass in the middle. So cobblestone and stone pipes are the exact same thing, except stone retains speed better and they don't connect to each other. So you can have two lines running right next to each other that don't connect and mess with each other. Now iron pipes are really cool. If I put it like this, if I put it like this, and then I put like that, I'm also going to grab a tool called a wrench. This is added by Buildcraft. The recipe is a stone gear, which I'll get into gears later, with iron. You can actually hit this guy with the wrench, and items will only go through the clear side. Golden pipes speed up your items. And if they get a redstone signal, it turns them off. Diamond pipes are cool because you can actually say which items, if I can click on this with something like that. You put items in these different slots, and as you see, there's these colored faces. Whatever items go into the same color as one of these faces will be allowed to go through that face, and anything not assigned will randomly go through. Cool. Next thing is sandstone pipes. Now sandstone pipes are cool. They're pretty much just stone pipes, but they don't connect to any machines or any chests. They will only connect to other pipes. Cool. And then we have the obsidian pipe. The obsidian pipe is also really cool. I'm about to show you some items going through here. So the obsidian pipe, when items are dropped on it, why is it not working? Maybe it's the furnace? And yeah. So let's break the furnace. and then see how this goes. So, it'll actually pick up the item. Right now this item's getting thrown all over the place. But the items that fall into it will get sucked up into your tube networks and transported around. And how you get this wooden pipe to extract is with this redstone engine. Now, there's 3 types of engines in Buildcraft. As you see, there's multiple types here, but there's only 3 that come with Buildcraft, but they all produce Buildcraft energy. The redstone engine, the Stirling engine, and the combustion engine. I'm going to talk, so each of them, they all need a redstone signal to run. The redstone engine, that's all it needs to run. The Stirling engine needs a redstone signal plus any fuel you could burn in a furnace. The combustion engine can only it runs off a redstone signal and lava, oil, which is this stuff, and fuel, which I'll show you how to make later on. So, but a redstone engine is good enough for this. They don't produce much power, but they produce power. So just give them a redstone signal, and then items should be sucked out of this chest. Cool. So, now that we're through that, let's show you guys gears. Now, a lot of these gears don't come with Buildcraft. All the good-looking ones don't come with it. So wood, stone, iron, gold, and diamond are the only ones that come with Buildcraft. Now, here's how you make them. Wooden gears are made like this with 4 sticks. Here's a tip. Since each set of sticks gets you 4, make 1 set of sticks per gear you need. For stone gears, you take a wooden gear and 4 cobble. For iron gears, you take a stone gear and 4 iron. For golden gears, you take an iron gear and 4 gold. And for diamond gears, you take a gold gear and 4 diamonds. Cool. And it's turning night. We can fix that. Yeah, a lot of things popping out all over the place. Cool. So next, I want to show you a basic machine added by Buildcraft called the pump. Now, if I grab some pumps, and sure, pumpkins, I don't care. Just need a block. So I can get up here to this oil and stick the pump up there. As you see, it'll register there's liquid under it and send this little guy down. Now once he gets some Buildcraft power, which is called Minecraft joules, and a lot of other mods use Buildcraft power, then he'll run. But we need somewhere for him to put the liquid. So let's get some liquid transport pipes. Wait, probably easier just to search pipe. So here's how you make waterproof. Oh, they're waterproof pipes. Not liquid transport. So wooden waterproof pipes, they pretty much have the same properties as their item counterparts. But for this, we can just use cobblestone, sure. And that's made by using cobblestone transport pipe combined with a pipe waterproof, which is, ignore that recipe right now. Cactus green gets you 1. So yeah. So we take our stone waterproof pipes, and let's run them down, not there, this way. Now, golden waterproof pipes are actually the best because they can hold more liquid, and I believe they transfer it a bit faster. So that's good for now. And once I hook him up, you either need like a Stirling engine would probably work, or 4 redstone engines. Do the job perfectly. Dang it. Okay, so lever right here. Guess I can't put levers on leaves. Great. I guess I can't place a block on there. And so we power him. Let's try placing cobble here. Yeah, that works. But that's not where I wanted it. So you really only need 2 redstone signals to activate this. And if I stick this redstone signal right here, then we should start getting oil coming out the top here. I don't think we need a wooden waterproof pipe. Yep, there's some oil. So this is how you transport liquids around in Buildcraft. Next thing we're going to want is some tanks. This kind. The recipe is just glass like that. Actually, let's get a bunch. And you can actually stack the tanks on top of each other. And they just connect to your liquid pipes. And as you can see, the oil is actually going in there. That works. So the oil will go in there. Now, another thing I want to show you is how to use this oil. So you can just burn it straight in your combustion engines, but that's not as efficient as using fuel. So to do that, you need a refinery. Now, a refinery is made just like this: redstone torches, tanks, and a diamond gear. Now this guy does need some power. And if I get a wooden waterproof pipe, place him here. And as you can see, this is a perfect example. This side right here, where it's like not open, that's the side it's extracting from. So if you hit it with a wrench, it'll change that. And if I throw down a redstone engine and a lever, it'll extract the oil into the refinery. And as you can see, there's 2 tanks for oil back there and 1 tank up front for fuel. So I'm going to hook this guy up with a Stirling engine. And then, so if I hook him up down here, give him a redstone signal, and some coal, or actually blaze rods. Sure, why not? We're cheating. And he'll begin to run. Now he'll take this oil, and produce fuel. Since I've already got a redstone signal down here, no, not gonna work. This redstone signal might need to be moved over here. And a redstone engine. And here's another good example of stuff that could... So as you see, this engine is facing the Stirling engine, and it will give an extra boost to the Stirling engine. But rather than that, why not put another... I really only got one of those. Okay. A wooden waterproof pipe. And so stick it right here. And then I can hit this engine with the wrench, and he'll face up and power that. And then all we need to do is place a tank here. And we're getting fuel. Nice. And these oil things can drain pretty quickly. But they do go pretty deep. So, like as you can see, it goes pretty far down. Okay, so now that we're getting fuel, and it does that until it has about a bucket's worth of fuel in there. So, we got that. Now we need to set up our combustion engines. Now, something to note is that these guys need fuel, but it's also a good idea to give them some water. Whoops. Wooden pipes also do not connect to each other. I forgot to mention that. And also another type of pipe is conductive pipes. It only comes in 3 types: wooden, stone, and golden. Unless you're low on gold, don't use the stone ones. And the stone, yeah, it needs to be smooth stone. So the wooden ones connect to your engines. They pull the energy out. If I give these guys a whack with the thing, perfect. And I'm also going to do this to allow the fuel Can I just stick a lever right on it? Oh, I can. Sweet. So the fuel will pump into these engines, which are going to get a redstone signal from over here. Another thing I want to set up is if I get some water, we have a little infinite water pool. If I stick a pump right there, and of course our redstone engines.
I wonder if you can place it up.
And like this. And we'll use our cobblestone. And stick levers on top. And some stone waterproof pipes. We've got this going, and we can run these guys underground into the engines. Now these engines do need water or they can explode, and that would not be good. So water getting hooked up. Got a little problem right there because I stuck an extra pipe. Not a problem anymore. Now, these engines have a bit of fuel, and in the moment, well, let's see. So if I turn them on, they should start running. And we put these gold conductive pipes on them. And then we can just run it like this, not like that. And we've got energy building up. Now something we can do with that energy is set up some automated mining in the form of a quarry. A very expensive block. So, yeah, 2 diamond gears. This overall takes 11 diamonds. So if I hook him up right here to the power, he'll create a small little area and clear it out. It is best to have water, because the quarry will keep running until he reaches water or bedrock. Now there is a way with stuff called landmarks to determine how big your area is. So here's what you do pretty much. So you put one down, and then you can use a lever, and that creates these lasers to show you where the landmark is. And if you stick another landmark, and all you need is 3, just like that, and then you go turn off your lever and right click him, then you have these red ones. And if you were, for example, to put a quarry here, it will knock off the landmarks and only grab this certain area. But I don't want to do that. So, oh, and the quarry is starting to mine. It's dropping everything on the ground. Not good. So what we can do is grab our golden conductive pipes, or not conductive, transport, and bring them over to a double chest. Now you can do like sorting with this and everything, and with other mods you can like send everything back to your base and just do a ton of cool automation. But if this guy runs into lava or bedrock, he'll stop. So make sure you have some water in there. So I think that pretty much wraps it up for part 1 of my Buildcraft Spotlight. In part 2, we're gonna get I'm gonna talk about some of the more advanced machines, such as the filler, which is a personal favorite of mine. And it'll be pretty short. We might talk about blueprints, which are also good. Oh, and I never showed you the recipe for the landmarks. Just a redstone torch with a piece of lapis. So for now, this is Ethan from the EJ Modded Minecraft team, wrapping up part 1 of my Buildcraft Spotlight. And we'll see you next time.